So, as Kenny Rigatoni, would you like to get into the thing that... Give me a voice for Kenny Rigatoni, who's a tiny 30s gangster who is the size of a rigatoni. Please give me the voice.
I am not sucking your dick. Yes, my motherfucking ass! You motherfucker! Fuck you! Oh!
Last week, by the way, there was an offer for you to take the week and come up with a completely original character, and that character had to say something, which we'll get to. But I haven't talked to Perry about this at all today. Have you come up with the character?
I did, and I texted it to you, and now I forgot his name.
Oh, that's right. You texted me last night. Well, describe the character.
The character is about the size of an insect. Okay? He's a short little bastard. I'm going to say it like this. He's a short little bastard that is tall enough to tall enough to walk underneath the door crevice of your front door of your home.
Okay.
And I forgot what I named him.
I'm trying to find the text message. You should really remember these, Perry. Here. It says... Oh. Kenny Rigatoni.
It was almost like Ratatouille or something like that.
Kenny Rigatoni is your character.
Yeah, that's it.
He's a 1940s gangster who is a tiny, squirrely piece of pasta. That's
it.
Okay.
That's it.
Do we have a voice for Kenny Rigatoni?
Yeah, we got a voice for him. He's a loudmouth piece of shit that's always screaming. Always screaming. Yeah, son of a bitch.
That's what
He's
Tony...
got nothing good to say, but he's always screaming at people.
Okay, but he's a gangster.
No.
Oh, you changed that because originally he was an Italian gangster.
Was he? I don't remember. Oh, all right. Maybe
it's good. It's good that you put a lot of effort into this, Perry.
Well, all right, then he is a gangster. I mean, it's like my family or people that I know, or every time I deal with Italians, it's not like every Italian's a gangster. I mean, my God.
Well, the second part to your character, Kenny Rigatoni, do I have that right? Kenny Rigatoni, yes, is as Kenny Rigatoni, the character, you must tell the 92 story. But we could save that till a little later.
I am not telling that.
No, you are. You accepted the offer last week. No.
I am not. Oh, fuck.
No, Kenny Rigatoni.
How much money am I being paid again?
You were paid last week, Perry. It was actually an offer that you accepted last week. And, of course, as usual, you always forget about it.
Again, the next time I have to tell the 92 story, it's for $1,000 fucking dollars, or it doesn't come out of my fucking mouth again. You got it?
Well, Perry, you're not telling it. Kenny Rigatoni is telling it. Let me hear the Kenny Rigatoni voice again.
That's right, I just said. You're
No,
not
that's your voice.
Sorry, unless it's $1,000 fucking dollars.
So, as Kenny Rigatoni, would you like to get into the thing that... Give me a voice for Kenny Rigatoni, who's a tiny 30s gangster who is the size of a rigatoni. Please give me the voice.
The voice of the little rigatoni guy is the little guy that all he does is yell. All he does is yell.
Okay, all right. So in the Tony Rigatoni voice, please tell the 92 story so we can satisfy the offer that came in last week.
Mamma mia! God almighty, I gotta keep telling this stupid story over and over and over.
Wait, now you're telling it in the third person. You're not telling it first person. So you're going to say, Perry answered an ad in the Penny Saver and take it from there.
Perry answered his ad in the Penny Saver back in 1992 to become a fucking Hollywood star, okay? So he goes to this guy's office, he gets this job, he goes and does the job, but I guess on the job he gets in trouble for trying to be kind to some girl, all right? She pulls over, he goes to ask her if she's okay, and then gets back into his car and leaves. Gets a phone call the next morning saying that he's in trouble, goes into the office trying to find out what the fuck happened, and shit hit the fan. I'm on this film set, hugging a kissing on
No. Kenny Rigatoni isn't on the film set. You're telling it in the third person. Perry is on the film set.
Excuse me. excuse me, Perry Caravello's on this film set, hugging and kissing all these beautiful young ladies, as he told me the story. And this Shannon Doherty lookalike young lady cried out to him at the end of the film, said, "Oh, can you help me get back to the freeway?" And I said, "Follow me." So she's followed me. He goes to drive up to the freeway on-ramp. He pulls over. She pulls over behind him. He asks her if she's fine going home. If the directions are fine going home. She says she knows where she's going from here on out.
You just lost the voice, Perry. See, this is the trick to voiceover work. If you're going to be doing a voice, you got to carry it when you tell long soliloquies. Okay, so now you're back to your own voice. Remember, you're doing a character here. And that's on you for saying that the guy yells all the time because you're making it even harder.
So, again, he pulls over, she pulls over behind him. He goes and walks over to the car. She says, "I'm fine." He goes and reaches his head in to give her a goodbye kiss on the cheek. But what does she do? She moves her entire body from the driver's side of the car to the passenger side of the car. He felt scared. He backed away from the car. He says, "I'm sorry." Goes back to his truck and leaves. What happens? 10 a.m. the next morning, he gets a phone call from this guy. Initials are RC. He doesn't want to say the name any longer because of all the confusion and all the obnoxiousness that's gone on for the past 30 plus fucking years. Okay? So I'm not going to say his fucking name. He goes into the office and the guy stares at his fucking crotch. Yeah, he's staring right there. Staring right fucking there. Perry looks at him eye to eye and he says straight out, "I'm not sucking your dick." He looks Perry in the eye and he goes, "Oh, okay. You don't want to suck my dick? Then I suck your dick. And after, you jerk me off and I'll give you another job tomorrow."
You lost the accent again, Perry, so back up and do it again.
So he says, so he looks me eye to eye and he goes, actually he's staring at my crotch. And I looked him eye to eye and I says, or Perry looked him eye to eye and he says, "I am not sucking your dick." So this RC guy looks at him back and he says, "You don't have to suck my dick. I suck your dick, you jerk me off, and I'll give you another job tomorrow." And as a matter of fact, the job tomorrow is with Christina Applegate. You accept?
I thought about it.
Or he thought about it for a couple minutes. And then he said, "Well, it's another job." So he let him blow him. Oh boy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so he let him blow him. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Got the job with that Christina Applegate girl. Worked on the job. And then during lunch break, there was a little birthday party for one of the actors at the set. So there was a birthday cake, of course, like this cake behind me. And I had an extra piece of cake, and I turned around and I held it in my hand and I says, "Hey, Christina, would you like a piece of cake?" And she looked at me and she says, "No, thank you." And then that's my introduction to Christina. That's how I met Christina Applegate. That's how Perry met Christina Applegate.
I was just gonna say, did Kenny Rigatoni meet Christina Applegate?
That's how Perry met Christina Applegate, not Kenny Rigatoni.
All right, very good, Kenny Rigatoni. Yeah, the character needs a little work. Maybe we can bring it. You need to workshop him a bit, but that's pretty good. You came up with that 100% on your own. I think you should have maybe worked on the accent a little bit so you don't have to yell all the time. Here's another Tom's Tips from Peter B. Peter says, okay, are you with me, Perry?
Mm-hmm.
Peter says,
well,
I want to thank you so much for the invitation to the sleepover. I have no doubt it will be a screaming success and look forward to attending. Should I bring my swimsuit?
Ah, no, wait. But there's trouble brewing. There it is.